Welcome back to Rocket City. Coming off a devastating loss in a bowl game against Michigan. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. If you saw, you saw it. If you haven't, go watch the last episode. I already spoiled it, but still a good watch. And you can see our record. It's kind of been a little bit of a bell curve right now, but that's not what you want. I don't want it to go down. We want to go up. Our target wins per year is only 8. Too low for me. I want to make the college football playoff. And what we have to do that is probably only losing 1 game. I think we're capable of getting there. And you'll see in this offseason, we have a very good recruiting class coming in. But right now, I'm signing my contract extension. We had a really good offensive coordinator come in last year. Hopefully he stays. Oh yes, everybody's staying. It's that offensive coordinator that was really good for us. They're in the SEC. What can get better than that? A defensive coordinator, take it or leave it. He's kind of mid. But our offensive coordinator completely maxed out. I dig that. But we're about to be hit with a gut punch. Mr. Samuel Wusu, he's graduating. But he is going to be our first player ever drafted. If you haven't seen it, I did do the start of a career mode with Samuel Wusu in the NFL. And Madden is weird. You have to start 5 years in, so there's a whole backstory explaining why he was not a rookie in that. If you want to hear that, go watch that video. But he was supposed to be a 2nd rounder in my headcanon. This one says he's projected for the 6th round. I'm not sure what they value specifically. They're probably looking at his speed and they're like, that is absurdly slow. It's going to be hard to make a push without Samuel Wusu. He was our team. He was here year 1 and he worked his way all the way up to 91 overall, but he was our best player basically throughout the entire process. He's my hero. I'm really sad to see him go. But look at the talent we've got up here. John Booker, Samuel Wusu. Oh, AJ Ford. I almost forgot he was on the team still. Big 390-pound defensive tackle. T. Denson. He was an All-American at one point. Just very productive player. Dixon Butts. You're not going to hear me screaming that anymore.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
He leads the school in career interceptions with 8. We'll see if anybody steals that away from him. Veggie Smith is leaving. He played for 4 years. Surprising to see him get so much playing time in his senior season too, but he put in a lot of work in the offseason. 69 overall. Nice. Chris Graham, the lightning bolt, 99 speed, 98 spec catch. An incredible return man. 13 total touchdowns in his career, averaging like 37 yards each time. The longest one at 107. He was legendary. Receiving wise, not stuffing the stat sheet, but look at the efficiency though. Average yards per reception in his junior season was 27.3. That is bonkers. Every 3rd catch he gets is a touchdown. Man is blazing fast. Godspeed, everybody. We love you. So here in off-season recruiting, we don't necessarily need any of these players, so I'm kind of just spreading the points amongst all of them, just kind of seeing if anyone wants to commit. Throwing the most at this 5-star athlete. I don't even know where we're going to play him because we have so many talented players coming in, but it's always nice to have a guy with this kind of speed and stuff, so let's give it a twirl. Oh wow, we got 3 of the guys. We signed the #1 class in all of college football. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the most stacked recruiting class I've ever had, and that's not an over-exaggeration. That might be a fact. 4 5-stars, 9 4-stars, 6 3-stars, and then we had some 2 and 1 stars in there as well. We gathered in most 5-stars out of any football team in the country, tied for the most 4-stars, and everything else I'm not really worried about. So many names you don't know yet, but you're about to get to know them really soon. Now, did we accomplish all of our team needs? It looks like we did. Hey, way to go. Sometimes that is an issue, but we have a ton of athletes as well, so if that even was a problem, we got guys to sort around. Buckle in for these position changes because we have a ton of them about to happen. So let's see what Mark Roberts is. 81 speed, 76 strength. He's 6'2", 257, 76 finesse, 69 block shed. Let's see what he is on the defensive side. Ooh, he's got some blocking ability. Could be an offensive lineman. I like that. Mark Roberts has 75 pass block, 74 run block, 78 impact. That's not incredible. His catching is awful. I don't think we really need that depth on the offensive line. I decided to move him to linebacker. Jordan Vaughn, 98 speed. Catching is 70. 91 spin move, 94 juke. This guy could play all over the place. We got a lot of talented strong safeties coming in. Our cornerback room is absolutely loaded. I think we're in a situation where I just get to put Jordan Vaughn wherever I feel like. And with that kind of speed, it's hard to not put him at running back, right? Yeah, let's do that. Jordan Vaughn, moving the running back, see what he's capable of. Cody Stewart, he's looking like a receiver to me with that 78 catching and stuff. 85 trucking is nice. Actually, could he play tight end? Yes, he can. 73 with 91 speed. I think we got to do it. Yeah, he's already the #2 guy up there. So he's Nick Marshall, but he won't run me out of bounds when we're trying to win the game. And he's got better catching than Nick Marshall too. Doesn't have the same acceleration, but same top end speed. 5-star tight end. That's cool. And then the final one, Drew Williams. Let's see where I could slot him. I'm not entirely sure. 70 overall running back. Could be a corner or a safety, but I don't know if he adds much value up there. Let's try free safety. Actually, he's #2 right there, so that's going to be the position for him. This might be the first year we actually have to make some cuts. We have so many talented players. Especially our quarterback room is loaded. Running back room is going to be dangerous. We have 2 guys coming in that are 81 overall, and they're both extremely talented. Speed and elusiveness is off the charts for Jordan Vaughn. Adam Cole Coles, like I said, he's basically a Cam Miller, but with 96 speed. The spin and juke is very nice. We might have to make Adam Coles our #1 return man just because he's got the 87. Jordan Vaughn has the 50 return, and Jordan Vaughn's just a slightly bigger, so I don't know. This is going to be nice. We are blessed with talent everywhere. Terrell Hughes, we might have to move you to receiver just so you can get some action over there because you're not going to get any running back snaps this year, son. And these two guys at the bottom will definitely be cut. What we really need is a lot of development from the offensive line in these training results because they are the weakest link of our team by far, and I've been trying to recruit for it, but it is extremely difficult to get those type of guys. Defensive tackle, though, we got a big old Beef Wellington, the best recruit I have ever seen in terms of overall right out the gate. 97 strength, 88 power moves, 85 block shed. He should be a force to be reckoned with right away. Him and Doug Mayfield are going to terrorize offenses. So we got the #1 middle linebacker in the country this year, Alfred Clifford. He looks very good, and he's going to be the best linebacker to tag team with Tim Missile. So I think I might move Tim Missile to one of the outside linebacker spots, and it looks like the right outside linebacker position needs help. We also got these terrific corners coming in. David Bennett, 94 speed, 85 man and zone, 81 press, 73 tackle. Dante Woods, 95 speed, 88 zone. Already adding on to our terrific cornerback room, like Montrell Gordon was terrific last year. Travarius Ward was nice. Dan Wheeler looks good. Donald Dahl, I think, was redshirted. Carlos Willis, who we forgot about. He used to be the starter like 3 years ago against Alabama and stuff. Nate Wright, he's still down here. Like, we have so many corners, and that's why we're going to keep him on the field quite a bit. And we got a new kicker in town, Tim Howard. He's got the higher overall kick power, which is way more valuable in this game. And unless Jacob Harrison turns it into gear this offseason, his job is pretty much done for. Move him over to punter. I got a real decision to make here. So we've never seen Greg Williams take a single snap, but that is an NFL arm talent right there. 94 throw power, 87 throw accuracy. He is a statue though, so he's not going to be able to scramble or anything. Tyreek Parrish was balling out last year. Wayne Fontenot got replaced, so Wayne, he wouldn't be the starter anyways. But I am curious though, because Tyreek can catch. He could be an 80 overall receiver. We are loaded at the quarterback position. Receiver, I mean, we're not super struggling, but I think we might need more depth over there, and I don't know if this is what the fans really want. They might be a little confused by this. You're like, our quarterback last year, was this a Braxton Miller situation? Maybe so. I mean, maybe let's just get weird. Don't give Drewski the scrambling quarterbacks. Let's see what happens. Maybe he's a little bit shell-shocked after losing that last bowl game like that. Let's do it. Tyreek Parrish, he's now the #3 guy, and he's going to be putting in work there in the offseason. He has 80 catching straight off the gate, 85 route running. He was an athlete coming out of high school. Intrigued to see what the starting wide receivers are going to be. That's going to be a gamble. But if we need our scrambling quarterback, we got Ryan Vincent, who's like a tier down from that. But Greg Williams is the future. Wow, a lot of positive things I'm seeing here. A lot of folks just going straight up. Oh, we do have one regression, Brian Cooper, but I mean, he's like 4th or 5th string. I don't even think he'll be on the team after this. Let's go position by position. Wayne Fontenot. Wow, he got his accuracy up. 81 to 87. Ryan Vincent got a little bit faster. He knows he's the only scrambler left on campus. And Clinton Charles still trying out there. 87 throw power, 77 accuracy. I love Brandon Ford. He got faster. He got acceleration, agility. Same thing for Cam Miller, but Cam Miller is going to be struggling to get playing time with the studs we got recruited this year. More trucking for Brandon Ford, more break tackle. That's his game. That's what we want. 95 stiff arm, 97 ball carrier vision up to 80. 79 catching. Wow, as a running back, that is very good. Pass blocking leaves a lot to be desired. Ooh, +7 for Thomas Breedlove, up to 55. I guess it's not hard to get better when you're already that low. Ryan Brown, our new highest overall rated player currently. 88 speed, 97 acceleration, 86 break tackle. I like that. 91 elusiveness. He's trying to take over that wide receiver 1 job. 98 carrying, 99 route running. He's fully ascended. He's got 81 catching now. Man, I think Ryan Brown's going to be really, really good this year. He's not a Wusu, but he's on his tail, that's for sure. I see you, Dominique Easley, putting together a nice offseason as well. I mean, everybody's getting the break tackle and stuff. Great spec catch and everything. You might have earned yourself some playing time here, Dominique. And Tyreek, it's only his first offseason at receiver, but I think he did pretty well. I think he might be wide receiver 3 for us. Terrell up to 94 speed. I mean, he's been buried in the running back depth chart for a while. He's always had that 99 elusiveness. That's what we've kind of waiting to see from him. The 93 juke move is nice. Catching to 71, serviceable. He's not going to be on the starting lineup, but he might get some reps. Josh Merrill's still out there, but man, his career has been kind of disappointing. Only up to 77 by his senior year. The catching is still 69. He just never put in the work. Drop problems have plagued him forever, and he lost his job because of it. J.R. Cotton, similar story. He just hasn't really put it all together. Like 56 catching, you can't have that. Even if he's got the route running, catching traffic, it ain't gonna be enough if you can't catch the football. Ooh, tight end Nick Marshall's up to 92 speed. A lot of upgrades here. How about the catching? Show me the catching. 84 for Aaron Gibson. Jacobson. I think his starting job is safe. I mean, he's still far and away the best blocker. Ooh, we got a 80 overall left tackle now. Brandon DeLuca, he kicked over from right tackle. Really needed him to get better at pass blocking, but he didn't. It looks like most of our linemen are built for the running game, so maybe we'll become a run-focused team. Oh, actually, our right guards are talented. Maybe we'll move Dan Sims to one of the tackle spots with that kind of pass blocking. And Daryl Owen at right tackle. 90 strength, 74 speed, 99 acceleration. I've been waiting to see his development. Here he is, 80 overall, 76 pass block, 94 impact, 84 run block. Still not ideal. He's given up a lot of sacks in his career, but he is great when he's outrunning, blocking in motion. Joe White, who will get his first action this year, 82 overall. And Ryan Hawkins, we saw him last year flash a few times. He's got the 85 block shedding. He's mainly a run stopper. Doug Mayfield, I mean, he stayed the exact same overall again. Still a great pass rusher from the inside. Oh, Mr. Alvin Sapp put in work in the offseason. +8 overall. That's got to be one of our highest. 87 hit power. Ooh, you might have earned yourself some playing time. Justin Joseph, too. Finally, we got some linebackers putting in work. Mr. Tim Missile, he was already fantastic. He really didn't upgrade much. I mean, he's still an elite tackler, so he's going to be starting. Love it. All the corners getting some upgrades here. They all look very balanced. Nick Dorsey, it's his job this year. 95 speed, 87 man, 85 zone. His weakness is tackling, but the 95 pursuit, 82 catching. He's going to be a ball hawk. Steven Parker, he lost his job, even though he's got the 99 awareness. It's just a talent thing, Steven. There's better guys ahead of you. We have exactly 70 players now, and man, this is going to be an interesting year. There's a lot of position battles that I really don't know how it's going to work out. So with the ever-changing landscape of current college football world, I try to update some conferences. I wonder if the Pac-12 will even exist in a few years, but for our purposes, I added San Diego State, Boise State, Fresno State, and UNLV to the Pac-12. For the Big Ten, we got USC and UCLA. The geography is still very strange to me, but it is what it is. For the Big 12, I added Cincinnati, BYU, UCF, and Houston. I think this might actually happen, but I'm interested to see if it does. For the ACC, I'm going to get weird. I added Notre Dame and Appalachian State. I think it's fun. Am I going to get confused and forget these conferences later on in the season? Absolutely. Update on how our team's doing as a school. Championship contender is through the roof. They know we're competing for the college football playoff this year. We were just snubbed from it last year. We got way better this year. Coach prestige, it's an A. Should be an A+. What the heck, man? Stadium atmosphere is an A. We've won 18 straight games at home. Conference prestige, we got an A-. Coach stability is B+. I've been here for a while. Television exposure is getting better. Athletic facilities, hey, it's middled out. That's good. Program tradition, only a D+. We haven't won any natties yet, but we're chasing that one this year. Pro potential is a D. Owusu is literally our only player drafted. Academic prestige and campus lifestyle still in the can. So this schedule is going to be a gauntlet this year. Start off with a top 10 matchup against Utah. Of course, we get to play them at home, so that's nice. Then we start our SEC games with South Carolina, Vanderbilt, who's actually no longer in the SEC in this universe. That game should be a freebie. Then we got Florida at home, Georgia on the road, Alabama at home this year. So things are looking up for us. We do have to travel to USC though. That should be a tough game, but we got Texas at home. So both the games we lost last year, we get them at home this year. So that should be an opportunity for us to change things around and hopefully get some wins. That's pretty much all I got for this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. You're all legends in my book, and as for me, I am Drew Morris, big old Drewski, not the expert. And I'll see all you guys in my next video. Peace.
Thank you to Patreon supporters Christian Tague, Jack Webb, Matt Woodruff, Anthony Uhas, Jeff Coleman, Hagen Webster, Jacob Jordan, Timbo Slice, Tyler Cracker, Casey Knox, Austin Gazzetti, Rosalie Jarecki, Demondre Hunter Martin, Seth Washburn, and Latrell Lee.